I'm Adam Watson.
I'm Trinity Watson.
This is the Dark Slender Mafia Power Hour. And today, in honor of 419, we're going to show you why Nancy Reagan did not want you to celebrate 420. This is the new Teen Titans First Ladies Drug Awareness Campaign giveaway comic. The kid on the cover is a total little dick. Why does he look like that? Like, look at the way his hand's drawn.
I don't know. He looks like a weird little flamingo.
And all of these heroes standing in the background all look like they're on something.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way that somebody just drew 50 cents on this particular issue.
Yeah.
Starts off with a letter by Nancy Reagan.
I did not read it.
I did. It just talks about how the youth of today are horrible and they are doing drugs and shit.
Isn't that
I'm
every
paraphrasing.
generation?
It's not quite like that. But
Yeah.
Story in this is by Marv Wolfman. Script is by Joey Cavallari. Penciled by Andrew Gonzalez. Inked by Joe Guella. And I can't make it out. The lettering is like too bad in the spots.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Oda did the letters and should have done a better job with everyone's credits.
Yeah.
And then it's colored by Adrian Roy. So it starts off with Lois Lane, of all people.
Oh wait, that's Lois?
Yeah, Lois
Oh.
is at some school. I don't know what school, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Introducing the Protector in the Titans to tell everybody why they should be narcs.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this Protector guy?
He is a guy whose cousin got into drugs, and his cousin loved comics and heroes and stuff. So he turned into a hero to go fight drugs and teach his cousin not to do drugs.
That's his
And-
whole origin?
Yeah, Nightwing liked him so much that Nightwing taught him how to fight and everything.
Okay.
And made him an honorary Teen Titan.
Is he in any Titans issues except for the drug issues?
I don't think so.
Because I think there are multiple of the drug issues.
Yeah, his whole thing is that he fights drugs and he's the protector against drugs and stuff. And even in the new 52 line, his whole thing is
Oh, so he
hates
still
drugs.
exists?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
he's an actual character that has longevity, believe it or not.
Is his arch nemesis Snowfire?
I wish.
I feel like this guy's got his hands full with fentanyl, but I don't know how exactly you stop drugs by being a superhero.
Right? Yeah.
So, yeah, his design too. He's drawn with part of his face showing some of the time, and then like this weird thing the other time where it's like a sort of kind of mask that leaves his mouth open.
Yeah, it's like a weird ski mask thing.
Whoever designed him was clearly on acid. I'm just going to say that. So, we then move to the schoolyard where this blonde kid, whose name I don't remember, is giving all of his friends joints that had been treated with angel dust.
Yeah.
Then the kids go on and on about how it's been dusted. And this girl who looks like a little hippie is all like, "That's dangerous stuff, man. You shouldn't do that." And he's like, "Nah, that's just your parents telling you that." This is the best. Now, do you even know what angel dust is? Because that's something that's fallen out of fashion over the years. It wasn't even a popular thing when I was a kid. That one had already like given way to ecstasy and stuff like that.
Yeah, Angel Dust as a name has kind of been brought back by Has Been Hotel, one of the main characters, but I'm going to be so honest with you. I'm a good kid. I don't do drugs.
PCP. It's PCP.
What's that?
PCP is a strong hallucinogenic. And it is fucked up. It's a fucked up drug. And you definitely would not want to smoke weed that had PCP lacing it, which is how you phrase that, not trading. Have you ever seen the movie Friday with Ice Cube?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so there's a scene in it where Chris Tucker is running down the street scratching at his face and shit because the weed he smoked at somebody's house was laced with angel dust and he didn't know it until he smoked it, or at least I don't think he knew it, if I remember correctly. So This kid then somehow also appears at the assembly.
Yeah.
This does not have a strong sense of continuity of what's happening at what time period and things like that.
No, because the assembly is happening. They're outside while it happens, and then he's like, I gotta go to the stupid assembly with my mom.
Yeah, and he somehow heard everything the Protector's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate this facial design. That is just the worst mask.
It's awful.
But if you look, he's got the stupid chin strap, and then they forgot to put it in the very next panel. Like, the continuity from panel to panel isn't even there. So his mom tries to convince him that he needs to be a good boy. Mm-hmm. And he lashes out at her. I'm not sure if he hits her or not.
I think he does.
It kind of looks like he does.
Yeah. He's
But
at least swiping at
they
her.
draw him looking way too clear. Mm-hmm. Whether he's just supposed to be a pothead or he's supposed to be on PCP, we should see some little red lines in his eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, sell us on the bit a little bit. Mm-hmm. The very least, one of the real side effects of weed is getting dry eye.
Right.
So, PCP, I don't know what it does to your eyes. I've never done PCP, but...
It at least makes the, pupils wider, I think, you know?
Yeah,
most drugs like that do.
Weed dries your eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
Makes your eyes, like, really itchy.
Yeah.
So, let's see him needing some Visine here. Mm-hmm. But whatever the case, he storms out, and the Titans instantly recognize that this is a drug-addicted kid. Mm-hmm. The mom just freaks out because he's clearly getting drugs from his brother. He's becoming just like him. They don't know what to do, which is why they came to this assembly. Luckily, Changeling knows what to do. The answer to somebody being on PCP, a strong hallucinogenic with advanced paranoia features. And by the way, weed side effect can be paranoia too.
Yeah.
He's not doing edibles.
No.
And the weed that they had back then is not as strong as the weed we have now.
Mm-hmm.
But still, we're going to say this kid's tripping balls because he's on PCP.
Yeah.
So what does Beast Boy do, or Changeling, at this period? He chases him as a green bird and then a green rhino towards a fucking cliff. And then Raven senses that there's something wrong with this kid.
Yeah, because she's an empath.
Right? And she decides the best thing to do is turn into a hallucinogenic bird and chase his ass. I don't know what the Teen Titans are thinking in this, but...
Look, the kid's tripping, they're tripping, everybody's tripping. Everybody gets a bad time.
Yeah. So then Beast Boy damn near kills this kid because he is clearly responsible for why this kid falls off a cliff. But luckily, he has a hallucinogenic glowing bird created by Raven to save him.
Yeah, her true form that's astral projecting. And then he falls into her darkness, and she makes him trip balls even harder by connecting his emotions with her because she's an empath.
And then he has a complete trip. As far as this goes, it's not bad.
I actually really like the art sequence of this and how horrifying his brother looks and everything.
Yes.
He looks like Morbius.
And shit melting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There was a night that I took way too much of an edible. Because I didn't realize the little chocolate squares that each one of them was a hit. And I bit off way more than I should, right?
Oh, God.
It didn't do this to me. But I did think the TV was oddly 3D.
Yeah.
And I thought for a minute I was dead.
Oh,
so
God.
I was like, did I die?
Yeah.
Did I die from too strong of an edible?
I have done edibles and smoked weed within the past year, right? And
I thought you were a good kid.
I was. And then I decided it's time to become a stoner. I served my 21 years. 22 years?
You're 23?
Oh God, I'm 23. But yeah, no, I got the whole in 80s movies when they do the cut shots and everything, right, and the zoom ins and everything. That was my first trip. I was with my partner at the time. I was tripping balls. He looked at me and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, Wow, your face is huge.
If you have a strong enough edible, you might feel like you're a million miles away and right there at the same time.
Yeah.
So this isn't bad.
Right.
I'd imagine PCP might do something like this, you know? Like I said, I've never done PCP, but
Yeah.
his brother is snorting, I'm guessing, PCP in this. And he sees him just evaporate into nothing. So the one thing is like, I have been around other people when they're on PCP. I've never seen anybody this fucking clear on it.
Right.
This kid should be raving a little bit more. He should be a little bit more of a lunatic. At the moment, you're not really being shown anything that majorly deters you. Like, if you want to deter somebody, show them being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, though, he then realizes Raven's not a hallucination somehow and hugs her. I'm going to stand by what I said, that sending these two titans after this kid when he's tripping
Is the worst
a
decision.
horrible thing to do.
Yeah. Look at her giant ass head.
Then Raven absorbs whatever the hell is in this shit. And starts seeing
Beast Boy.
Beast
So
Boy, like,
crazy.
I like that though.
Yeah,
that
same.
works. And then she turns into a big drug addicted bird and starts attacking the other titans.
Yeah, this is how the kid should have been acting.
Right?
She's having a bad trip.
Yeah, PCP might make you aggressive like this. So this makes sense to me. Unfortunately, the protector does not die though.
I wish. Starfire, why did you have to save him?
Right?
Oh, and Wonder Girl's there, and she tells you for the 20th time that she's gonna do something with her magic lasso.
She says that a lot in this.
Every single panel she's in, she says something about her magic lasso.
Well, they have to give her a point for being there.
Yeah.
They didn't really give much of a point for Kid Flash to be here. Changeling and Raven were there to scare the kid.
Yeah.
Starfire's there to save the people who are so stupid that they fall. Protector's there to lecture you. Cyborg's there for one joke. Wonder Girl's got nothing if she can't talk about her magic lasso.
Yeah.
I also don't know what the difference is between her magic lasso and Wonder Woman's.
I don't know.
I assume that Donna's does something different than Diana's. But I don't know for a fact what it does.
Yeah. Well, when Wonder Girl lassos up people, they don't seem to need to blurt out the truth about anything.
Yeah, I'm guessing it doesn't have that ability. So Starfire then takes Raven to the hospital. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And this kid's parents just magically appear. So everybody's just like gathering on the cliffside. No one has thought that maybe the best thing to do is get this kid away from the cliffside.
Yeah.
And the protector starts lecturing. So this kid should be having like a horrible trip. He should be sick to his stomach and all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah, especially since Raven just took all of his drugs
Yeah.
out of him. Like, he should be hurling a little bit. His
Right.
body should be going through some kind of withdrawal or something.
Yeah. But instead, he's fine to just be lectured by a guy who calls himself the protector.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to point out the coloring.
Oh, God.
Right here.
Yep, Yep. Why is he gray?
Yeah, he's gray.
Bro.
He's not a superhero. He's just supposed to be one of the dads.
Yeah. Get
He's
some
gray,
lotion.
though.
Your skin is so ashy.
Well, it's so strange because, like, why
it
is
happens here, too.
I'm guessing it's just a printing error, maybe, or something.
That's what
But
I
it's-
hope.
It's weird. Yeah, so this kid decides that he's going to save all his friends who he got addicted to drugs. Meanwhile, parents are crying and whining because they don't know what to do about all their drug addicted children.
Yeah. Raise them better. Be freaking parents.
I'll get to that.
Yeah.
And then this guy goes on about how he was hooked to things because of the narcotics they gave him during Vietnam, and he'll be damned if his kids got to go through the same thing.
Yeah.
That I actually think is good.
Right.
Giving a reason why one of the adults in the audience would actually be addicted to it, all that, that's smart. And the fact that he got hooked during Vietnam, that all works for me.
Yeah. That's an actual thing that probably happened to
It
a
did.
lot of people.
It did happen.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of people, like, You probably didn't know nearly as many Vietnam vets growing up in the era that you grew up in, but I knew a lot. And I knew quite a few who were addicted to drugs and got addicted when they were over there.
Yeah.
So that one works for me. But it leads to the protector giving the stupidest speech in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's talking about the psychological addiction. And then he starts telling parents what to do and kids what to do. Kids talking to their parents, da da da. Okay, so here's the first problem. He's only talking about parents.
Mm-hmm.
Never at any point in time does he talk about a school counselor, anything like that, right?
Yeah.
What if the kids who are reading this are getting their drug problem from their fucking parents?
Yeah.
I went to school, one of my, actually more than. So I was friends with a family of kids who all of their first experience smoking weed was when they were like 7, 8 with their fucking parents.
Yeah.
So what good would it have done for them to talk to their parents?
Right? Why not reach out to different adult authorities?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, so there's nothing about that in this. And then what he's talking about with the parents is basically making them totalitarian towards their kids. Don't take them to the movies. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Okay. If it's weed, whatever, right?
Right.
But if you're talking like PCP, heroin, shit like that, isolating the person and having them cut off from things they enjoy that they could do with you as their parent is a dumb fucking thing to say.
Yeah, because you're dehumanizing them.
Right.
You're treating them like
Maybe
an
in
animal.
1983 they did think that was proper drug
Right.
treatment, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
So then we get to Dave, who's supposed to be 17, but he's drawn like a 40-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing because they're trying to make him look as much like an addict as possible.
Right.
He has no money to buy his dope. That's one thing that I think is funny in this.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is dope, right?
Yeah, they reference everything like that.
Yeah, and my grandparents called everything dope.
Yeah.
Like anything that wasn't alcohol or cigarettes was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I said something stupid, my grandpa would be like, "Have you been doing the dope?"
Have you been doing the dope?
And I was like, "What? What is dope, Grandpa? Is that weed? Is it coke? Is it LSD? Is it mushrooms? What is it?"
Yeah.
"It's dope." I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. So in this one, they keep saying dope. I don't know. Is it just a catch-all phrase for everything? I think it is.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, they decide to just fuck Dave up because he doesn't have money to buy the dope. Like, these are bad drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you came to us wanting to score. We're not going to ask you if you have anything for trade. Tell you how to go get money illicitly to pay us. We're just going to beat the shit out of you. These guys are not good at their job.
No.
So then the protector continues to lecture people, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I say I think because I forget most of what he said.
He's so dull as a character.
And he's apparently like the leader of the Titans in this issue.
Yeah, he's like
That's the way
an
it comes across
honorary
anyway.
leader.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford Nightwing.
Yeah, so the art is good though.
Mm-hmm.
Then Dave meets up with the kids and he just somehow has joints to give them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say whatever the dope is, it's not weed dope. The dope he must be after is like heroin dope.
Yeah.
Or
Like some kind of meth, heroin.
meth didn't exist during this time period.
Oh, was it speed?
Well, a version of meth existed before this, but what we know of as meth did not exist during this time period. Yes, speed existed.
Okay.
1983 crosstops still would have been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't think ecstasy existed yet. I think ecstasy wasn't until the 90s.
Yeah. It's amazing how much we learn about drugs on this channel. We've
Yeah.
had drug talks before.
Yeah, so these joints that he's handing out, though, this guy is really good at rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So he got his own rolling machine. Like, how does he get his joints that tight and that even? These look like cigarettes, not joints.
Yeah.
So after giving them to the kids, he just runs off like a complete dick.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Titans see him and they're like, "Oh, that's that dope addict Dave." So what does Wonder Girl do? She throws her lasso on his car, and apparently the lasso has the ability to just completely fuck the car up.
Yeah, well, he's still inside, but he's magically now outside.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing he escaped before she decided to total his car.
Yeah.
I don't think she needed to do that. I think she's got super strength. She probably could have just landed in front of it, put her hand on it, held it in place until he took his foot off the gas.
Something.
Cyborg Starfire definitely could have done that.
Mm-hmm. I think the gray that we were seeing in the other page is some kind of printing issue. Because, like, the tree that's right here that's supposed to be brown in this one is gray. And Cyborg right here is completely gray as well.
Yeah, but he's not in these.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it was some kind of, like, page-to-page issue. You know?
Right? Yeah, so this guy we know is tripping. He's a heavy user. So they fuck up his car.
Yeah.
He's only 17, by the way.
Cyborg lifts
He's
up his arm.
a kid.
Yeah.
He's a kid. But the correct thing to do is fuck up his car. And then he's like, I don't want to tell you guys anything. And Starfire just blasts the ground around him.
Yeah.
And then Cyborg grabs his arm and he's like, you're a fucking junkie. I can see needle marks, you fucking junkie trash. And that's literally the way they treat him. He says right here, I can read these needle marks on your arm like your life history. They say you're a junkie. And that's low. Real low.
God, Cyborg, why?
Like, how is this comic gonna help anybody?
You just were talking about, like, helping kids and everything.
Yeah, so the other blonde kid deserves a chance to turn his life around. This 17-year-old, though, he's too far fucking gone. We gotta blast trees around him.
No, that's something the Protector, said earlier on in this issue. Is like, that some people are too far gone, but these kids aren't.
Right? This guy is, though.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's because he's ugly looking. The other kid is still cute, so he gets a pass. Once you get to that
Yeah, but
ugly
if this
phase.
guy just quits using, he might actually get, some of his cheeks back and stuff. Like,
Nah, not according to the Titans. He's junkie trash.
and I want to know, what is he shooting? Heroin's not the only thing that can be shot through a needle. So what?
Right.
What is he using in the needle? Like, maybe he's not too far gone. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll never know.
We'll never know because the Titans treat him like he is and start chasing his ass.
Yeah.
Which, once again, he's probably high, so this is freaking him out way more. They're going to give him a fucking heart attack. So then back at school, where we mysteriously have a human version of Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
The kid is trying to get his friends clean. And the way he did it was just to show up and be like, I don't do drugs anymore, and neither should you guys.
Yeah.
He's a very good motivational speaker.
He's great. I love him. Props to him.
Right? His friend, Bully, whatever this kid is, I like that you can tell the drug-doing kids by the fact they wear headbands, too.
Yeah.
He tries to give him one of the perfectly rolled joints.
It looks like chalk.
I know. And he's like, I can't do that. My brother looks like this.
I'm gonna project this image into your mind.
And then the kids with the headbands, plus the redheaded kid, try to beat him up because he won't smoke weed right in front of the school. This seems like it could be solved pretty easily. I mean, like, when we were kids, my friends who wanted to smoke at school, and yes, I smoked things at school, we would go somewhere where we couldn't be seen. They're right in front of the fucking school. And they look like middle schoolers.
Come out and say something.
Literally, a police car could pass them.
Police cars weren't as common back then.
Ah.
So he stands up and tells them he's never going to do this again. It was a mistake to ever do drugs. And all these kids who aren't headband kids start applauding him. Even one of the headband kids does.
Yeah, several of them do. Everybody except for these two, which look very
Several.
confused.
Isn't this the only one that has a headband?
No, he's got a headband.
Yeah, but he's not clapping.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, so they're really happy because he's saying what they think. Well,
Yeah.
if they thought it was so bad for their friends to be doing PCP dusted weed, why the fuck didn't they say anything?
if one of my friends is like, I need this, I need to fix, and like I'm like, hey, wait a second, calm down, let's think about this.
I had quite a few
You know.
friends in high school who acid was like the thing that they were always trying to get their hands on, right?
Right.
And every time they were frying on acid, I would fuck with them. I never did acid, and the
Yeah.
fact that they were doing it meant that they had to pay. That's what real friends do. So, meanwhile, Dave ends up going back to the real dealers, trying to give them info on the Teen Titans so that they'll give him his dope. When all of a sudden the Teen Titans just burst right through the door, and this guy just socks him. He's like, hey, I'm a drug dealing pornographer, and I don't appreciate you bringing these people to my doorstep.
Yeah.
And this guy, he got fucked up on drugs. He's one of the headband kids, but he's done so much heroin he looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not right.
No.
The Protector apparently has Nightwing, Robin, Batman's ability to just swing from anything.
Yeah.
And Wonder Girl has to, once again, talk about how she's got a magic lasso.
It's her only trait.
Right? But basically, it's just the Teen Titans beating the shit out of people who don't have any superpowers.
Yeah.
This fight should have really only lasted one panel. Any one of them should have been able to just beat the shit out of these drug dealers. And then Starfire remembers that Raven should be out of the hospital soon, but it doesn't matter because we don't see that.
Yeah.
Instead, we just see Dave in the hospital. Don't know how long it's been, but apparently he is on the road to recovery. He doesn't
Yeah.
look all shallow and everything, so good for Dave, right?
Yeah, they pumped up his face a little bit. Got
Yeah.
some surgery in there.
Yeah. They got him off whatever he was on. You
Yeah.
know, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. And then we got a questionnaire.
Yeah, we got some activity pages. So, overall, I can see why no one didn't do drugs after reading this issue.
Yeah, because this issue feels like being on drugs.
Well, and this preachy ass shit never worked for anybody.
No.
We had so many Dare assemblies when we were in school.
Yeah.
And even kids who didn't do drugs would walk around with the ribbons on with the part blacked out that was the N and the T so that it said do drugs instead of they black out the don't so that it just say do drugs.
We had a couple of Dare assemblies too. They were so lame.
Yeah. But this was a fun comic to read.
It was.
And I do appreciate the fact that they introduced like PCP because maybe they realized that no one was actually going to buy that people were going to go crazy and jump off a cliff because of weed at this point.
Right.
So, that's good.
Yeah.
And all the same, like the tips for how to get off it are all related to talking to your parents.
Yeah, and it's like your parents, statistically, you're more likely to get addicted because of your parents.
We had a fucking commercial during this time period that the kid learned to do drugs from his dad. His dad.
What?
Yeah, his dad comes in.
Wait, you had a commercial?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had all kinds of don't do drug commercials on TV back then, right?
Yeah.
But the dad comes in and, I don't know, he's holding cocaine or something like that. And he's like, where did you get this, to his son? And his son goes, I learned it from watching you. And he runs out, and then the PSA voice goes, parents who do drugs have children who do drugs. So it's not like they didn't know the parents couldn't be responsible during this time.
Right.
All right, you got anything else?
No.
Okay, let's go make some comics.
And do drugs.
We didn't create the comics that were featured in today's episode, but we did create these. Check out Ghost Assassin in the Cards and the Chihuahua Who Flew Away mini comic, both of which were written by me. The Chihuahua Who Flew Away was illustrated
By me.